Alright guys, welcome to second to the last park on the East Coast Coaster Tour. We are back at Six Flags Great Adventure, ready for a fun day today. It looks like Kingda, Jersey Devil, El Toro, even Mikventure running, so really nice out here, not too hot, not too humid. Should be a fun day. Let's go inside. Up, and I think we're gonna start the day on Joker, which is the big version of Toombili 4D spinning coaster. Off Joker, let's see, I think the last time was probably better. I spun a little bit more. We only spun once this time. Toombili probably spins more than this thing. Well, it depends on where you sit, I guess, but it was a good ride. Now we're gonna head to Nitro. Instead of Nitro, I think we're gonna do Harley Quinn. I remember doing this ride back in October 2020. I remember it being pretty fun. Harley Quinn Crazy Train. I think that was pretty fun. I remember doing that in October 2020 and it was really good. You see it over there. Kind of more of a family coaster type thing, but it was good. It was awesome. So I think next we're headed to Nitro. I think on the way to Nitro and Jersey Devil, we're gonna hit Skull Mountain indoor roller coaster. I remember this thing being really fun, a lot like Space Mountain. Skull Mountain, you go into the darkness. Just got off Skull Mountain. I think it was kind of like an indoor coaster, kind of like Space Mountain. Nothing really to it, just another indoor roller coaster. So it was pretty exciting. But it was alright. Next, we're gonna do Batman the Ride. Never mind, we're gonna do Nitro, because that's actually on the way to Batman the Ride. So we'll do Nitro, Jersey Devil, and then Batman the Ride, Dark Knight, then head over to that part of the park. But we're gonna do this and then do Jersey Devil. Ride of the day, doing the B&M Hyper, Nitro. Before we do Nitro, we're gonna eat, and we gotta stop by Jersey Devil Barbecue. Just got off Nitro, although it was good. I did it the last time I was here back in October 2020. Although I prefer Candemonium and Mako a little more. Those two are definitely superior over this one. More airtime on those two, for sure. But it's still good. So next, we're headed to Jersey Devil. Alright, welcome to the Pine Bearers, home of the Jersey Devil, so we're gonna go do it really quick. Got off Jersey Devil for the 7th time. It was a lot of fun, probably one of my favorite RMCs. As far as, that's my first Raptor, like I said, I rode it again Tuesday and again today. Really good ride. A little bit of shakiness to it, but it's running super duper fast today. Awesome coaster, awesome coaster. Probably one of my favorites on the trip. So now I think we're gonna head to Gotham City or whatever they call it here, do Batman, and then Dark Knight coaster, and then amongst some others before we head to the other park. We made it to Batman the Ride. Let's go. I remember Six Flags Over Georgia being the best Batman clone I've ridden so far. Let's see if I'm correct. kind of Batman the ride. Yeah, the Six Flags Over Georgia clone was a lot more forceful for some reason, but it was okay. It was good. So now we're gonna head to Dark Knight Coaster. We're headed to Dark Knight Coaster, the indoor wild mouse. Here we go. To enter the queue, as you see, there's like nobody here. They still have these COVID signs here due to 6 to maintain social distancing, but we're not doing that anymore. Just did Dark Knight Coaster, did it today, and then I did it Tuesday. A little jerkier than I remember. Probably that ride was probably jerkier than the Tuesday ride, but it was okay. It was pretty good. Just another ordinary indoor wild mouse. So now we're headed, probably gonna out Wonder Woman and Cyborg Cyber Spin. I haven't done that yet because it was closed the last time I was here. And then I guess go towards the front of the park. So we'll head that way here shortly. We're in the Gotham City section of the park. Here's Wonder Woman Lasso of Truth. I actually didn't get to do this the last time because this was closed, Cyborg Spin was closed, and Dark Knight Coaster was closed. So I may go do this, I may give it a try. I've done plenty of those at other parks, but I want to see how these compare. Do this Battle for Metropolis. I've done the one at Six Flags for Georgia. I'm gonna give this one a try too. See if there's any change, anything different. Looks about the same. All right, just did the Battle for Metropolis this league here at Six Flags Great Adventure. I've done the one at Six Flags Over Georgia. Basically the same thing. Same shooting, same type of situation. Nothing really different about that ride. But one ride I am looking forward to doing is Cyborg Cyber Spin. I did not do this the last time. This looks like a very interesting ride because it was closed. So I'm gonna go give it a try and see what it's like. Whoa. Weird. I just got off Cyborg Cyber Spin. What an interesting ride, very cool. It's kind of like you spin inside of that thing, that raises up to the top, and then it just like spins every which way. So it's kind of like electro spin mixed in with a top spin. Very interesting, kind of weird, but cool, but in a good way, really cool. I really enjoyed it. Next, I think we're headed to the other end of the park, probably towards the front. So yeah, good ride. Medusa, but before we do that, nothing better than this view right here. Kingda, El Toro. There it is. Yeah. Best spot in the park right here. On the other side of the park, we're gonna do a runaway mine train. I remember this thing being kind of rough, but still pretty fun. All right, let's go give it a ride. Let's get off runaway mine train. I remember that thing being very jolty, and yes, it was jolty. And it's got this one hill before you go over the water that just ejects you for like no freaking reason at all whatsoever. But it's still pretty fun. I enjoyed it. So next we're headed to the all new for 2022 Medusa. It used to be Bizarro, but then they changed it to Medusa. So this, back when it opened 20 years ago, it was Medusa, and then it was changed to Bizarro, which I rode in 2020, and now they changed it to Medusa again. And it's got a new repaint this year. Looks really nice. It's a good floorless coaster. I only did it one time last time, but I'm gonna do it again and see how it is. Got off Medusa, floorless roller coaster, floorless B&M here at Six Flags Great Adventure. I like the near misses that they have here. It's kind of cool. You fly under those things. I don't remember them being there for Bizarro. I think it may have changed. There he goes through the Cobra roll. You can see it. Yeah, it's a pretty good ride, but it like nearly comes to almost a complete halt in that mid-course breaker on there. It was kind of shaky fun. So, all right, now I think we're gonna head to Green Lantern and Superman, and then El Toro, probably Kingda, and then I guess call it a day after that. There's the ejector death hill. Just did El Toro after a kind of a minor breakdown. It was broken down for maybe 30 minutes or something like that. So now we have less than an hour left to go. I'll have to say, El Toro, awesome ride. Rode in the back seat. You just get whipped over all of those drops. As you can see, it's just a crazy coaster. I love it. A little shaky, but nothing unbearable. But it's probably definitely one of the best coasters in the world. I prefer Voyage slightly over it, but it's still awesome. Guys, we're here back at Kingda, the world's tallest roller coaster. Get a couple rides on this. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm ready for this rush because I missed Top Thrill Dragster. I can't wait to get back on this. Our day here at Six Flags Great Adventure. We just did 2 back-to-back front and back seat rides on Kingda, and then I did literally the last ride of the night of El Toro. And what was funny was there are 2 guys in the front seat that took off their shirts, and there's a ride op that they didn't know who it was in the back seat yelling, "Put your shirt on, put your shirt on, put your shirt on," screaming from the top of her lungs, saying, "Or I'll call security." It was really funny. But they didn't even know. I mean, they kept their shirts off. It was kind of wild and funny. That was an epic last ride of the night. Gosh, that was so much fun. Pretty much does it here for our day here at Six Flags Great Adventure. Rode everything except for Green Lantern and Superman, which I've done before. But those rides didn't really suit me very much. My friend got most credits here at the park, except for Kingda, El Toro, and a couple other coasters just because he's too big. We still had a fun day regardless. So that is second to the last park of the trip. We're headed to Six Flags America tomorrow, and then that'll sum up the trip before I go back home. That does it here from Six Flags Great Adventure. So please don't forget to smash that like button, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell down here to see more stuff coming to you soon. So thank you guys so much again for watching,